I see an Alex! Alright, we're gonna get started here in just a few minutes. Waiting for people to pop on. Good evening, Ark. How are you doing? Hey, Tarako, how's it going? Hopefully everybody is having a good Saturday. Oh, I'm glad it's helping a little bit. Oh, that sounds rough. Ah, legendary fishing. I'll be honest, I haven't done almost like anything in 14 other than like the main quest. Like fishing, haven't done that. I haven't done any crafting. Not really done any alternate roles. I should, but that takes time. Sciatica sounds like a dark side power. That sounds very impressive, getting them all up to that level. Ah, D&D, that's right. Well, I hope you guys are... Hey, Chua! Hope you guys are ready for the best dressed character in the entire game, who we will meet tonight. And the best, and by that I mean the longest and most drawn out fetch quest to ever fetch quest. Oh, I'm so glad you guys are ready. Didn't Ishgard Restoration finish? Oh. Let's see. Duty finder. Oh, wrong duty. There it is, New Game Plus. I do love this New Game Plus in there. Oh. Did we check on everyone in the other room? There's that jerk face. Biggs and Wedge, and then there. Oh yeah, there was something going on back here. In recent days, I've resumed my training. This is training? Well, you keep digging that. What are you doing, lady? Why are you raking the ground? There's nothing there. A cholo. Alright, we'll go do the cutscene.
The Maelstrom
yes.
requests our assistance.
Concerning the kobolds they sent such copious notes on, I presume?
Yes. And no. It has more to do with their findings, which portend a peril far greater than any beast tribe.
What sort of peril?
The worst kind. A tribe of kobolds in the vicinity of Limsa Lominsa has reawakened Titan. Our task will be to slay the primal. The Maelstrom have sworn support for the endeavor. They are no strangers to the havoc kobolds can wreak.
Years before the Grand Company's reformation, two primals, Leviathan and Titan, chanced to converge upon the sea wall, wreaking untold devastation. There, by the grace of the Navigator, were the mercenaries Merlvib hired able to fend them off. Yet it did not take long for the beast tribes to regroup, and they summoned their primals once more.
Thankfully, their second coming was decidedly short-lived, but that is beside the point. So long as tormented souls will them to exist, the realm will never be rid of primals.
The Maelstrom has kept a watchful eye upon the beast tribes, and the kobolds in particular, ever since. Which brings us to the matter at hand.
Unlike Ifrit, we know scarcely anything of Titan. Unfortunately, the only force known to have bested him, the modestly named Company of Heroes, disbanded 5 years since, and mercenaries are not in the habit of keeping chronicles.
How do you really feel, Minfilia?
Expect the worst.
And then expect even worse.
The Maelstrom's help is of course appreciated, but even if we had their whole armada at our disposal, we could still find ourselves overmatched. A pity the kobolds lack the gentle sensibilities of the sylphs. A peaceful resolution would be more than welcome. The echo will not avail you this time, I fear. If you are to survive, your steel must needs speak for you.
But what about my fists?
No one would think you a coward were you to decline.
So you will accept? Thank you.
We can't very well send her to Limsa Lominsa without Y'shtola. Can we, Minfilia?
May I ask that of you, Y'shtola?
I never thought it in question.
Ever reliable. Very well. We will spare no effort to win victory. You may count on the full support of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, and all not afield will aid the fight from afar. Thancred, Ida, go to the Grand Companies, tell them of our plight and solicit their support. Eorzea, send word to the students of Baldessian, and Alfino if you would. Papalimo, compile all the information we have on Titan, little though it may be. You will be apprised of the tactical situation when you reach the Sailor's Ward. Provision yourself for the journey. May you walk in the light of the crystal.
Well, we all have our marching orders, don't we? Well, this sounds fun, but we should check on all of our friends outside first. Let's see. Oh, everyone's changed. I suppose you're wondering just how many shifts there are. I am! I don't recognize Darius still. No matter one's past transgressions, all who have seen the dream are welcome, even men such as we. I heard offers such as these before, all were not bait for the hangman's noose. Well. I mean... I think we've got more important problems than setting you up for the noose, buddy. Everybody's moved, so let's see. Neuraxia, that's not what you look like, and... Wait. Where are your pants? This one has finally figured out a way to make the walking ones be quiet. What does Friendly One think? This one is very convincing, yes? Yes, Minus. Good job, buddy. Hold on. We need to admire this handiwork. That's... Oh, Neuraxia, I love you. See, Papalimo says Ida's on her way to Gridania. Literature, blah blah blah. The Waking Sands sure is busy these days. Fresh-faced venturers eager to make their mark. Famous folk like you running off to face the bleeding Lord of the Crags. Maybe it's time for me and the boys to retire. Venturing a dangerous calling after all. Be a little slow, be a little late, just once, and that's that. Well, let's see. With this and many people here, we need a culinarian of our own. We can't subsist on rations and preserved foodstuffs forever. Oh, he wasn't volunteering for the job. He's just saying he thinks the food here sucks. Grace, have you heard? I've been chosen to serve as Neuraxia's bodyguard. There have been increasing reports of Imperial activity in Thanalan, so the antecedent insists that our guests be escorted whenever venturing outside. I know how hard you of all people work to endear us to the Sylphs. I swear to you that I will guard our honored guests with my life, and not allow your efforts to come to naught. Hey, B. Guarding Eorzea is a prestigious duty indeed. Ehrenwald is right to be excited. But he has never crossed swords with a Garlean before. I worry what will happen if he is forced to confront his father's countrymen. Abatia. Congratulate the boy! Chosen by the antecedent as the Sylph's bodyguard. What an honor! Of course, this means that dusty rags will no longer suffice. Hold on, guys. One moment. Okay. Darn bots. Alright, let's see. Of course, this means his dusky rags will no longer suffice. I say, you get the boy a shiny new suit of silver armor, the kind that the Sultan's sworn wear. We split the cost evenly and surprise him. Not bad, eh? It's a very nice idea. Exactly who's all pitching in on this now, Abba? If there's anything we can do to help, no matter how small, just ask. Broken carriage axle, cracked barrel, hell, even a leaky bucket. Say the word and we'll fix it. I don't want to believe that Master Garland is dead, but the chief wasn't the type to cut and run off. He would have gone to Cart now. He would have been there when Dalamud fell, which means... Oh, Wedge. As the primals fall, so do our spirits soar. Though mine aid be but mod. God damn it, Eorzea, speak normal. I nonetheless am heartened by my duties. I am told that you are one of our finest. I suspect we will see much more of each other in the future. Oh, now you're being nice to me. Looks like the antecedents found herself a good crop of aspiring heirs. Aye, I reckon Eorzea will be alright as long as these fine folk are around to protect her. Well, for no reason at all, I'm just gonna hug everyone goodbye. He speaks. I think he gets a little bit easier to read in Shadowbringers. I know that much at least. But man, is he a tangle of words in 2.0. Kneeling down. Bye, Clive. I like his outfit in Shadowbringers, yeah. No reason at all. Alright, let's see, where are we going? Oh, no. I didn't mean to enter group pose. There we go. Oh, you want me to go back? Oh, you want to look at Eorzea again? Hold on, I'll go back. Okay. You might be able to zoom back it. You might be able to rewind a little bit if you want to go get a screenshot. It'd be easier if I mean, I am in the one place where I can actually take the ferries there. There is an actual plot reason why there's not an aetheryte there. It's just really annoying. That's a different music track than normal. Hail, adventurer, and welcome to the Maelstrom Command. If you wish to know more about the enlisting, speak with the personnel officer. Unless, are you the guest we were told to expect? Forgive me. To business, then. It was as we told the antecedent kobolds have once again summoned Titan. A little over a moon ago, we began to observe beastmen moving south in increasing numbers from Ogormora. Our scouts subsequently confirmed, blah blah blah. Crystals, okay. Oh. It's Melvin. Thank you, High Command. You may leave the rest to me. Word is spread of your accomplishments. On behalf of Limsa, I thank you for heeding our call. Forgive the lack of forewarning. The Admiral wished to address her personally. Aye. Usually I just go straight to your chambers. We are no strangers to conflict. Long have the Scion and kobolds plagued our people. Nor is this the first time we've had to address a primal threat. In the past, when Titan rose to threaten the peace, it was to the company of heroes we turned. But they are long disbanded, and we must look to other brave souls, blessed with the strength to face this foe. So it is that we turn now to the Scions of Seventh Dawn, confident in the belief that you are Limsa's best hope. I hope you are right, yet the situation is far from simple. The kobolds are not prone to unprovoked aggression. Did not that's a word, that thing, make a pact with the beastmen that each would keep to their own lands and that no blood would be shed? Thalassocracy? I don't know how that word is supposed to be pronounced. And was it not that the Lominses who violated this agreement, dissatisfied with their lot, shall we then condemn the beastmen for defending their homes? Okay, Y'shtola, way to ingratiate herself. Even a pirate must one day reap what she has sown. I would advise you choose your words with greater care, Lady Y'shtola. Stand down, High Commander. She has the right of it. Okay, Hermione. Hermione here, just getting it up in everyone's business. And the wrong is mine. Freely do I claim it. Yet it makes little difference. Remorse will not shield us from Titan's wrath. Or would you have us fall upon our swords? My apologies, Admiral. The safety and security of Limsa's citizenry are, of course, of paramount concern. Already, we have observed disruptions in the flow of aether further inland. The effects will be felt here in the city ere long. I ask much of you, I know, but the need is great. Can I count on your help? Just a strong, subtle nod. You have my thanks, along with the full support of the Maelstrom. I await good tidings. That the kobolds should summon Titan demonstrates they are no longer amenable to negotiation. This being the case, we must needs prepare for conflict. Before we meet Titan in the field, however, it would be wise to learn all we can of our foe. And I can think of no better source of information than the mercenaries who defeated him once before. The Company of Heroes may be no more, but several of its former members still live. It is said that one of them is employed at the Grey Fleet Mills in Lower Lenosia. Quite. Why a mercenary should choose to become a miller, I do not know. When you find him, perhaps you could ask him for me. I, meanwhile, shall seek his fellows. Oh, that's that word meant. Dominion over the seas, and as Thalassocracy. Thalassocracy. Oh, interesting. No thanks. I will try to remember that one. I have a feeling I won't. Ah, look at that beautiful starry night. I thought you were going to find people, Y'shtola. The Company of Heroes is the most celebrated mercenary band in history of Eorzea. Even so, I must admit I have never before met one of their members face to face. I imagined that a warrior who had toppled both Titan and Leviathan would seek to bask in the lifetime of fame and glory. Yet he seems to have settled in a place distinctly bereft of adoring crowds. The only thing I don't like is that if I'm clicking off, I might be like clicking away. Alright, you guys ready? Are you ready for this magnificent fashionista? Oh yeah. Gets even better. Wait till you see him in the cutscene. Alright. He is hot, isn't he? I mean, you got your leopard skin, sleeves here, the little He-Man hot pants, this random straw hat. Isn't tracked to him everything you've ever wanted in a man? Lay down your burden, son. Come drain a pint with me. We'll have a grand old time. Find ye a lass or three. You gonna say something, Venture, or just keep staring? You wanna know about the Company of Heroes? Ah, hells. Price of bleeding fame. Can't a miller mill in peace no more? Still, seeing as you come all this way, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to oblige ye. Consider yourself lucky, lass. Old Tractum was the company's best axeman. Now, what was it you wanted to know? Yes. Do you just roll out of bed looking that fantastic? Oh my god, isn't he amazing? Oh. Gah! So you want to hear the tale of how the company of heroes bested a primal, do you? Let me guess. You mean that bastard Titus, eh? Oh, if only you'd been there to see it. 'Twas a mighty struggle, like the legends of old. Me and the boys fought him for 3 days and nights, we did. The ground trembled with every step Titus took. Wait, Titus is in, like, the hero of Final Fantasy X? And then, when he hit you, girl, it felt like a cannonball to the gut. Oh, just like that. Oi, what does look for? I'm a goddamn hero, I'll have you know. The people around here sing me praises. Don't tell me you only care about learning the secret tactics we used to beat old Titus. Yeah? Oh, well, too bad now, because I'm not feeling charitable. If you're so damn desperate, then why don't you do me a favor and kill those rats that I've made them nest by the windmill just south of here? Aye, do that, then we'll talk. Okay, but only if you put on some pants. They call me a working man. I reckon that's what I am. Drinking under the chief's nose, sneaking out the back door, and nobody'll ever know. So, Estola, what do you think? Well, music, I'm glad you approve of Tractum. Yep, let's go play some blitzball. Ugh, rats. No, no, not the Rat King! These army pants, girl. You should have seen what I wore fighting Titus. It was nothing but me birthday suit. Yes, the beasties are dead, are they? Nice work, Venturer. Save me the hassle of, never mind. He appears to be ignoring me. What? Oh, you're still asking how we beat Titus? I don't know. I threw a blitzball at his head, Venturer. It was a pretty risky strategy. The kind only a veteran of 10-score battles could rely upon. I want to teach you. Truly I do, but unless you can prove you have what it takes to face that fat bastard, I can't in good conscience tell you a damn thing. He's feel like he just real bananas for his banana hammock. At the very least, you need to be capable of slaying, say, boo-boo. Come to think of it, that ain't a bad idea. Them creatures have a taste for the flower mold here. So, you ought to have no trouble finding one in the vicinity. Of course, I ain't asking you to cut one down quick as a skilled axeman like myself. Any road, why don't you try ahead and due west and stand and look out in case Gubu comes calling. Stay it and I might consider telling you more about old Titus. Did you know you can hold his breath underwater for 10 minutes? Not sure where I came up with this voice, but apparently that's what we're going for with him now. It's a Gubu! It was a Gubu. I'm back. Oh, you good? Oh, that Goober was that was harassing the Millers is dead. Didn't think you had it in you, Venture. Still, it took forever and a day to get the job done. I'm still not sure if I should tell you our secrets. The primal Titus. So as I was saying, I still don't know if you got what it takes to fix Titus. Maybe if you slew a... Tractum? You in here drinking again? If you are, that goo better be dead. Oh, it's dead, Chief. You have my word on that. Cleave the beast's skull in two with me trusty axe I did. Is that a fact? And what will your friend here say if I ask her? She'll vouch for me, of course. Ain't that right, friend? Tell me true. Was it Tractum who slew the Goobu, or was it you? Chief, what are you saying? It's me! Tractum, the finest axeman ever to serve in the company of heroes. The legendary mercenaries who slew that bastard Titus. Titus? Titus? Who in the seven hells is Titus? Some blitzball player or something? Some primal you fought in some drunken sodden dream? Company of heroes slew Titan, you bloody halfwit. Well, you see, Titus was what me and the lads used to call him. That's the biggest load of Sahagin shite I've ever heard. Both of you outside. We'll learn the truth the Lominsan way. Tractum, if you didn't slay that Goobu, you may consider your contract revoked. Yeah, he's getting right on that, isn't he? Still have any input on this? Nope. I like how she's just like not paying attention whatsoever to any of the goings on. Alright, you know the rules. First one to smash the boulder will judge something. Don't even try to kill me. That's cheating. Who picked these boulders? They're nothing alike. Ah, let the contest begin. A three-headed Goobu! What? Is he hitting me? Tractum! You jerk! He set a bomb! Alright, I'll admit it. I lied about being in the company of heroes. Really? Oh my god. You mean that's not the standard outfit? But I'm begging you, Chief. Please don't dismiss me. I've learned me lesson. Honest I have. Save your blubbering, Tractum. Gods, I should have known. Mercy, please. I didn't want to deceive you. I swear, it's just that I kept getting turned away by all the folk I asked for work. And I panicked. See, the last job I had was at Costa del Sol. There was this grizzled marauder everyone treated like royalty. When I heard he was captain in the company of heroes, I finally understood why. I wasn't being serious when I said I was one of them, but you wouldn't believe me, so I, look, his name was... Wayscat. Weescat? His name was Whiskey, alright? Whiskey! I tell you how to defeat Titus, or whatever the hell that thing's name is. That's what you wanted, right? So come on then, tell the chief to forgive me, it's only fair. Yeah. And he's back drinking again. And Y'shtola has just completely disappeared. Let's go talk to Whiskey, I guess. Hey, Whiskey, what's up? Pardon, you wish to slay the Lord of Crags? We must slay him, Captain. The people of Limsa Lominsan are depending on us. Huh, fancy yourselves heroes then, just like in the tales. Be not so quick to judge. Long have I labored for the well-being of you and yours, and my associate here has bathed in Ifrit's hellfire and lived. She is blessed with the power that protects her from primal influence. Thus was she able to lay low the Lord of Inferno. We know full well the risks, and have taken every possible precaution. We lack only the knowledge of how to enter Titan's lair. Pray be so good as to grant us the boon of your wisdom, and we shall be on our way. A woman who can't be tempered. Useful, but it won't be enough. It's true that the company heroes fought and fell primals. But each victory was bought with the lifeblood of brave men and women. You're right, I don't buy it either. His armor is normal. I think he's wearing pants. I mean, that's not company of hero materials. And Titan, don't you mean Titus? Was the worst we faced. Aye, we defeated him in the end, but he took from us some of our very best. Even if you possess the power you claim, I have no reason to believe you will succeed. Believe what you will, we mean to try. Though our lives will be forfeit, we will not abandon Limsa to the wrath of Titan. You are passionate, I'll grant you that. Yeah, okay, yeah, see, he is wearing pants. I don't know. And you deserve better than the greeting I gave you. But I will not send you to Gomorrah on a whim. To be plain, I do not wish to see you give your lives in vain. At the very least, I must have assurances that you are more than common adventurers. I oversee security for Master Master G's estates. Perhaps you can demonstrate your abilities by attending one of our... Ye gods, man, have you heard nothing I've said? We've not the time to perform trivial tasks. The enemy is at the gates. You imagine words can sway me, girl. If you dislike my conditions, then you are welcome to find your own way to Gomorrah. Huh, well, I tried. Yet much remains to be done if we are to best the Titans. Forgive me, but I must ask you to undertake this task alone because, I'm sorry, fetch quests are beneath me, the great Y'shtola. I will use the time to see to the remaining preparations. Leaving the dirty work to others, are we? Very well. Pray, do whatever the good captain bids, however trifling. Remember, the fate of Limsa hangs in the balance. I'd help, but, you know, stuff. Traitor! Master G's request can be more demanding than you realize. Before I set you on your true task, I would like to verify that this won't be a waste of my time. So I'm gonna waste your time. Nyx has recently sent Prowling the Beast. As you can imagine, I don't blah blah blah. Go kill it. Where's your straw hat and animal print overalls? Your clown white and feathered gauntlets. I bet you don't even possess a belt made from melon rinds and orange silk. I mean, he doesn't. Alright. A red herring. Oh wait, where am I supposed to lie and wait? Right here. Dead. Here's your big frog leg. Lest you think me overly cautious for testing you this way, you should know that we had an incident not long ago. A foolish young employee was dismissed for lying about his past. He claimed to have served in the company of heroes, but I know for a fact he did not. Oh my god, guys. Puppy! Look at the puppy! Look at his little tail. Okay, sorry. Where was I? I don't know who you could talk about. Was he the most dashing and well-dressed man you've ever seen in your life? Anyway, now that's pointless busy work is finished, I shall give you some more pointless busy work as befitting your talents. Highly distinguished individuals are scheduled to visit Coast del Sol in the near future, and Master G wishes to welcome an elaborate banquet. But while money is no object, not everything Master G desires can be so easily purchased. It is to be an extremely exotic feast, so your mission is to seek out and obtain the rare ingredients our chef requires. Naturally, such fine dining must be accompanied with suitable wine. And by suitable, I mean the very best there is. That, however, can wait for the time being, as I believe you have enough on your plate as it is. It'll be a long and arduous journey, but you must not toil alone. Many of the mercenaries who once served under my command still live, and they will guide you in your quest. Your quest for the bitchingest party ever. The first ingredient, I would have you travel the South Shroud and speak with Landinel at Camp Tranquil. What, do you mean to tell me you cannot afford to waste time as your associate did? Adventure, if you have not the endurance to complete this mission, how do you expect me to believe you can outlast the Lord of Crags? Either do it or don't. I have work to do. It's not like I'll be destroyed by the Lord of Crags if you don't do this. This is silly. And so it begins. You think they're all face at this point? Wait. There was an Aether right here? God damn it. Hello, he of fabulous hair. You required assistance, adventurer? So, this is the one who would challenge Titan. I've been expecting you. The ingredient you seek is the egg of a giant adamantoise. The method of acquisition should be obvious. You steal it from the beast's nest, of course. Simple in theory. But difficult in execution. Most who die try die in the attempt. Will I help you get it? No. I will not jeopardize my position by openly assisting you. For me, you will receive only information. What do you do with it is your choice. It's a Matryoshka doll of fakes. Let me be clear. This business between you, me, and the captain must remain a secret. I mean, why, if they knew that you were doing my job, see, I don't regret my time spent with the company in the slightest. Traveling the world, meeting interesting people, killing them, it was jolly good fun. Alas, Gridanians are by and large an unforgiving lot, like this one staring at me right now. Dito here being a rare exception. I've had to go to great lengths to ensure that I am seen as a model citizen, with no taste for drinking, or whoring, or gambling, and all those other activities I so dearly miss, which is why I gave them up. So understand that if you ruin my little charade by wagging your tongue, I'll fashion a noose with your entrails and hang you from the nearest heavens pillar. Now what are you waiting for? There's a perfectly good tortoise egg in a nest to the east of here, just right for the taking. Not that I expect you to live long enough to claim it. Bye now. The mother never strays far from the child, and you'll surely be attacked at the moment you lay hands upon the egg. There'll be other heroes. You don't need to challenge Titan. Abandon your quest, or your corpse will rot in this swamp. Not like I care. You know, your fabulous hair doesn't make up for your really shitty attitude, buddy. Oh, look! An egg. Oh no, that's a big turtle! Well, I'm sorry. But you see, an asshole told me to take it. Hey, jerk face. Oh, I thought you might have the good sense to leave this place. By your continued presence, I take it you intend to persevere to the bitter end. Oh, such bravery, such recklessness. This will serve you well against Titan. By the way, that was an endangered species. Oh well, last of their kind. Leave the egg with me. I'll see that it gets to the captain. You should make haste to South Thanaland. In the Forgotten Springs, you'll find a man named God damn it, Final Fantasy! Uod Nu. He will be your next guide. Safe travels. I swear, I'm just gonna call everyone's name who I can't pronounce Bob. Turns out the real hero you were looking for is a Lalafell named Aegis Megas, the modestly dressed. He is the nundest of them all. State your business, adventurer. Ha 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 ha. This is the one that Whiskey sends to me. I haven't the foggiest what he sees in you, and until I do, you'll receive no aid from me. this really isn't the company of heroes, but the company of assholes. Persistent bugger. Very well. Let's have a look at you. You've seen your share of battles, there's no mistaking that. And you did manage to obtain that tortoise egg. However, that was not more than a display of brute force and blind courage. The Noon I once fought also believed that his strength would save him. And he was wrong, and now I am Noon. But you can't pronounce my first name. Many years ago, I joined the Company of Heroes to hone my skills, instead of challenging my predecessor before I was ready. Even when I was young, I understood that victory goes to the patient, the cunning, and the pragmatic. Roberto, you tell me about Titus. That is why I claim my position, and it is why I still hold it, and why I will not help an unproven whelp. The children of the sands do not offer aid to strangers. To do so is a sign of weakness, because we are strong. However, if you were recognized as a skilled hunter in your own right, it would be permissible to assist you. Across the desert to the east lies the Eorzea encampment. There dwells a warrior renowned for both his strength and his guile. To even face this Eorzea in battle, you must first find a way to lure him away from the encampment. This will be your test to draw out and defeat the veteran. For this I will offer you advice. No advice, only this one spear. Why, you ask? You have to solve that riddle for yourself. Now go, slay this old warrior, bring me his necklace. I need you to go murder for me. Oh, wait, that's not the door. Last, that's not the door. To your left. There you go. There you go. Alright, yes, Roberto. We'll go do a murder for Roberto, I guess. Oh, hey, look, dude. Is that movie out yet? There's a lot of lying in wait, isn't there? Dune, the movie Dune, no, because the sandworms look like ones from the movie. He's sleeping. I just took his necklace and left him there. House? Hold on, let's go talk to Bukatia. We must think beyond Arcane. Tell me, Avenger, is our old nemesis dead? I would have gone in hand for this, but you know, stuff. 'tis a fine necklace as befits a veteran of countless battles. It will make an excellent trophy. The spear, it belonged to one of his brothers. I knew when he spied it from afar he would be unable to resist venturing outside the encampment to see for himself. Did you discern my intent, or was it dumb luck, I wonder? Either way, you impress me, adventurer. I shall tell you of the ingredient you seek. You know, the previous jerk was at least straightforward. Just sent us on our way. A shame we did not meet when I was still with the company of heroes. You would have made a fine recruit. But no point dwelling on what cannot be. You have a Welwick worm to hunt. A what? Sandworms slither brazenly across the desert dunes, but Welwick worms are far fewer in number. Rarity breeds demand. And so their meat is highly prized as a delicacy. The only way to catch your quarry is to entice it with something it cannot resist. These worms prey on the smaller creatures of the Sagali. A freshly slaughtered angler carcass would be my choice of bait. There is an area teeming with anglers to the east. I'd mark it upon your map, along with the location where Welwick worms are most frequently sighted. Be warned, the blood will drive the worm into a feeding frenzy. If your skills are lacking, it'll devour you as well. Now I sit. Sorry, having played whack-a-mole with bots tonight. They really do. I really hope Twitch gets these bots under control because it's getting annoying. And wait, do we need to hide? Oh look, do you see the little footprints in the sand of my my footprints and then the little birdie footprints? That's a cool little detail. A Welwick worm. looks like a problem, but not mine. You look well. Have you caught your quarry then? Your skills of a hunter rival those of our best. I applaud your success. The music is very loud. Very loud. The meat will need to be heavily smoked before I ship it to whiskey. Worry not. You have my word that he will receive it in time for the banquet. You must be eager as you to obtain the known ingredient. I regret to say I do not know enough of its location. For the nonce, you must return to Costa del Sol and seek whiskey's counsel. Ah, but a moment. Since you will be meeting the captain again soon, there is something I would have to deliver to inform me. Oh my god, it got softer. I like how it just like sits back down. And then stands back up. The captain was always fond of this brandy wine. I'd be grateful if you could deliver it on my behalf. I was reckless angry when I first joined the company, and he would have been well within his rights to cast me out. Everything I have I owe to his wisdom and generosity. Aye, whiskey was a firm yet fair teacher, an expert malt holder at men, and I suspect that is the case now. Please give my regards. Alright. little dialogue thing dancing along there. Don't you just love it? It's like a... Oh god, you know what I'm talking about, like Ron John's shack or something. Alright. Well met. I've forgotten your voice already. Landell and Roberto spoke very highly of you. Really? Oh, what brings you here today? Here's some wine. I'm sorry, who has a Moogle and how do I get one? No, I need to know how you got your Moogle. Come back! Ah, my favorite. I shall have to thank the Noon personally. Now, you have but one ingredient left. Fortunately, you'll not have to travel to Aldenard this time to obtain it. I would have whispered them, but they're gone. They're long gone. Moogle Pet Quest. Yes. Well, if you guys know where that is. Wait. Oh. I have to talk to you again. I got distracted by the Moogle. It was so cute. Wait, he's back! Come, no. Wind up Moogle. Okay, it is a wind up Moogle. I'll have to go look for that later. The things we do for cheese. What? Truth be told, I never intended for you to collect this last ingredient. Brayflox, my old quartermaster, wished to bring it to Costa del Sol herself. I forget that Brayflox is a girl every single time. However, not long ago, she sent word that there's been some trouble at the long stop, and that the delivery would be delayed indefinitely. She told me nothing of the incident itself, but I fear the situation may be dire. Though I would like nothing more than to aid her myself. I have no choice but to turn to you and your allies. Why? Well, you know, I've gotten really used to the spot I'm standing in, and if I leave it, some other NPC might take it from me. So, you need to go in my stead. Make haste to Hidden Falls docks and speak with Ozan Nazun. He will direct you to the Raincatcher Gully, where Bravelox and her people have made their home. Wind-up Moogle's a minion that players can be oh no! Oh, that is very sad. Oh well. No Moogle for me, I guess. I guess that door says no entry except on party business. What's the hurry, Venture? Something happened over at the Gavi settlement. I don't know why you're so eager to help a bunch of beastmen, but go and talk to the skipper over yonder. She'll ferry you to the Raincatcher Gully. Racist. I mean, I guess I could actually just take the ferry. It might be quicker. Ah, this music. Bravelox Altox. Ska! Tongue flaps of whiskey be reaching the ears of Bravelox. Uplander has come for tasty fresh booby treats, yes? Quest prize of Uplander deep in Longstop. Flighty beasts chase Gobbyflock out from homes. Gobbyflock means goodly Uplander to give safely to Longstop with much hand-lending. Well, okay then. If you say so. Dungeon time. Oh, shit. Lock in danger. Uplanders take gate key. Open head gate. Oh. Wait. Goblin, come back! Come back, Goblin! Why did you run ahead of me? And now you're blocking me from getting the treasure chest. Hey look, it's an escort mission, guys. Are you gonna stay there this time? Is he going back the way he came? Very slowly? Yes. Okay, fine. Good. Stay here. Escort missions are the best court missions, aren't they? Where am I going? Shit. Okay. I will use a map. Now taking Gobbly Jingly Shine. What is your Gobbly Jingly Shine? I have no idea where I'm going. I'm usually following a group. They've done this far many times than I have. Oh, hand lending. Okay, hand lending coming. There we go. Let's stop water gush. I forget if I have to actually clear this area. So I'm just gonna run through it. Oh, that's all I need to do. Aitar descends into the jungle. Takes to the sky. Dragon sleep. Ooh. You know, this better be some damn good cheese. Oh no! What a bad kitty. Psh, Shka. Goodly Uplander has thanks of Gobbyflock. Flighty beast was tricksy foe, but Uplander outwitted with plans making. Uplander has goodly head for fighty think. Brayflock's happy gives tasty fresh gobby treats to clever Uplander. Oh, thanks. She's a stinky sweet gobby treat. Special make with secret gobby arts. No party complete without gobby gouda. Brayflock's every say. Gouda? Well, hello, Whiskey. Sniff, sniff. I gather you solved Brayflock's little problem. So, Brayflock said it was, Gouda, but, this says it has blue-green mold, so it's more like goblin blue cheese. By the gods, that unholy stench, this is, definitely goblin cheese. Judging from the smell, this should be quite flavorful. How is it made? It's best you remain ignorant of such things. Please, sir, I had to milk an Ochu. I still remember when I learned what kind of milk they use. Yeah. Whiskey would congratulate you on a job well done. Bravo! Thanks to you, the guest shall be honored. marvelous banquet. Oh, but what good is an exotic feast without an equally exquisite aperitif? Luckily I know just the person to ask. Make your way to Wineport and seek out Shamani Lamani, a former member of the company. All you have to do is give him this order slip and he'll take care of the rest. Oh, and if you're wondering if this is merely a ploy to test your patience, I assure you, I do actually need that wine. And while you're there, give Shamani Lamani my regards. Money the money. Sweat, crime, and blood. Aye, you reek of blood. An adventurer, unless I am mistaken. What brings you to Wineport? An order, let me guess. A request for the finest vintage I can muster. Ah, the paper smells of loam and perfume. Costa del Sol. And there is also the unmistakable odor of goblin cheese. Yes, Master G would not settle for anything less than the best. Durstweiss and his crew must be quite busy preparing an exotic feast, hence his decision to rely on an adventurer. Ah, but perhaps you are confused. The display of deduction was not intended to impress you. When one loses his vision, he is forced to compensate in other ways. But I see you've no interest in my affairs. You only wish to discuss the wine, I suspect. Life can be so delightfully unpredictable. I always had a passion for wine, but it wasn't until I was forced to retire that I could pursue it more than a mere hobby. It wouldn't have been possible if not for the savings I amassed during my time as a mercenary, of course. Say what you will about the nature of that work, none can deny that it pays well. Ah, but you grow impatient, and whiskey must have his wine. Herein lies the problem. Nothing in my possession is of sufficient quality for this occasion. The best vintages in town are hoarded by Beer Man, who owns and operates the largest winery in Vilbrand. You'd wonder why a beer man would hoard wine, but mostly because you can't pronounce his name. Somehow, I doubt he will be receptive to your request, but given these circumstances, we must needs beg his assistance. Beer Glaint. Clear Glaint? What rank amateur bottled this wine? The impurities have rendered it nigh undrinkable. Dismissal is too good for the man responsible. He should be made to drink every drop of this polluted swill. Oh, look at that poor guy. He's just like, I'm sorry. What is it? I'm in the middle of an important discussion, and I do not care for interruptions. Huh? That neophyte mentor bid you speak with me? Ha! Neither you nor your friend has the palate to appreciate the subtle quantities of my private stock. Nor can you even pronounce my name. I would sooner serve you Gubu urine than sell you my worst vintage. Be gone from my sight. Well, Shamani, I have good news. He said he'd sell us Gubu urine. Oh, really? In those words? I cannot say that I'm surprised. See, I could have asked it myself, but I thought it'd be funny to send you. There's no denying his passion and skill. The wine baron of Limsa is not a man known for his tact. Very well. We shall have to take an alternative approach. Hey, do you guys remember what we were doing at this point? Oh, yeah, that's right. We're gonna defeat Titus. There is a chance, however small, that another resident of Wineport can furnish with a suitable wine. In fact, had you come several years ago, I guarantee this would not be a problem. Now proof you're worthy of my great squeezins by procuring me some. Alas, the quality of our product has declined significantly in recent years. The only breeds cultivated these days are common lowland vines. Oh no, how gauche. Which isn't to say that their grapes are of poor quality, only that we have known better. Well, I mean, if you've had better grapes in the past, why make wine at all now? Long ago, the vignerons of Wineport crossbred several species and produced a grape-bearing vine of never-before-seen quality. Bacchus grapes were once the pride of this town, and they are used to produce vintages which surpassed all others. This includes the most aromatic, the most complex, the most flavorful of all wines. Aye, the legendary Bacchus wines were born right here in Wineport. Pardon my enthusiasm. You see, I once had the privilege to sample that particular wine. It's why I went blind, you see. I mean, it was otherworldly experience in that moment. I felt as though I had tasted the nectar of the gods themselves. I transcended my mortal flesh and was one with all of creation. Maybe he did go blind from that wine. But it is all too often said, the calamity changed that. The Bacchus vineyards were completely destroyed, along with much of the existing stock of Bacchus wine. What little remains is closely guarded by its owners, for it can no longer be made. They're grapes! Right? Oh, if we cannot convince the beer man to part with his wines, our next best option, as ridiculous as it sounds, is to find someone who has a bottle of Bacchus wine and offer them every gill we can spare. I've heard rumors that one of the vignerons tending the vineyards might have once owned a bottle. Perhaps you could start by speaking with them. What do you mean, time is of the essence? No, this is wine. You're gonna need to wait 20 years for this to mature properly so you can then have your fucking party. Durum Falarum. Bacchus wine. Oh, don't remind me. I used to have a cellar filled with the stuff. Thought I could keep the wine safe from the thieves and elements. Never counted on a bloody primal blowing up my goddamn house. What? Do I have Bacchus wine? I wish! I'd never had a chance to try it myself. Sorry, friend. You're a few years too late. No luck, Most regrettable, but we had to try. Ah, but Bacchus wine would have been perfect for the occasion. Oh well. Though I must confess, my certitude be due in part to my personal history with the beverage. It is, after all, the very reason I decided to become a vintner. After Titan blinded me in our battle beneath Ogomora, I fell into a deep depression. It wasn't until I tasted Bacchus wine for the first time that I realized there was so much I could experience, even in my condition. Help me find a new direction in life. It breaks my heart to think that all that wondrous ambrosia, which once filled me with hope, may be forever lost to us. Can't I just go pick up a bottle of $3 chalk and call it a day? No! I must say this talk of Bacchus wine has made me rather nostalgic. Indeed, there is much I miss about my life with the company of heroes. After everything the captain has done for me, I could not bear to disappoint him. Aye, have no fear. I swear I shall find a suitable wine for the banquet. I mean, you can wait a little while for this, right? Though I may need some time to think of a solution. In the meantime, there is a favor I would ask of you. 2 years ago, in the deepest depths of my despair, I stumbled across a Vilbrand as a vagabond drunk. I suspect I was looking for a place to die, because I very nearly found one not far from here. What were we doing? Where's the plot? The plot is here! It's wine! It was there that a man named Dress took me in and nursed me back to health, and it was he who gave me my first taste of Bacchus wine, which helped me to find my new calling. Though I am still a novice in the arts of winemaking, I would like him to know that I am pursuing my dream. This wine is my own original creation, and I would be most grateful if you delivered it to him in my stead. Dress sometimes works at the Raincatcher Gully Docks, so perhaps Reskilt can tell you where to find him. Dressed? Oh, you mean the hermit. Aye, I toss him a few gil when I need an extra pair of hands. He doesn't talk about himself, and I sure as hells don't ask. When a man's got a face with scars like that, you best leave well enough alone, I say. If you've mind to find him, though, then head southwest to the Severed Stream. Remember, this is all so we can find a way into the lair of Titan. If you've forgotten, because I have. Hey, I'm just gonna bust into your house here, buddy. Oh, what do you want? Here, have some wine, bitch. What? I didn't ask you for wine. Who sent you? Oh. Look, can I just stew in my own filth? It's what I'm best at. Can't sleep. They won't let me sleep. The midges, the buzzing, it keeps me awake. I never wanted to hurt anyone. I won't fight. I don't want to fight. Please, make the buzzing stop. Make the midges go away. There's Libby. Here, Midgie. It's not so loud anymore. Did you do that? Thank you. You helped me, even after what my comrades and I did to your country. We were on a reconnaissance mission when the Maelstrom caught us by surprise. We tried to escape, but the others... no one else survived. I didn't ask for this, damn it. I'm not even Garlean. They conquered my lands just like they tried to conquer yours. I don't want to die in some blasted jungle halfway around the world. I just want to go home. I wish to thank Shamani for the wine. That was overly kind. Would you be willing to bear a gift back to him? Earlier today at Red Mantis Falls, I collected sap from nearby palm trees. If placed in coconut shells and stored for a few bells' time, it makes for a fine wine. See, it should be ready by now. I'm a wine savant, you see. I left 3 shells out there. Please take them to Shamani for me. I'm glad he's moved on with his life. I hope one day to do the same. Anything else I can do for you? Someday. Somehow. I'm gonna make it my way back. So guys, this is Nickelback. This is secretly Nickelback. I'm gonna get the stream banned. Okay. Any more and we're gonna get banned. Alright, time to go collect the palm wine. I could and I'd do it again. I know you're wondering when. Even if I'm the only person in the world who likes Nickelback. You're going kind of fast. Okay. Am I tearing you apart, Lisa? I think Nickelback has just become like the joke of everybody. Oh, hi, Ark. It's been some time. What news? How long have I been gone? What news do you have of Dressed? Well, he is secretly Chad Kroger. Also, he made you some wine. Ah, yes, I recall he did have some knowledge of winemaking. A simplistic but nevertheless effective method that utilizes the natural properties of palm sap. I shall have to enjoy this batch before it spoils. I did not play it, Twitch. I did not. Oh, hi, Nickelback. We'll see if I have a copyright strike tomorrow. We are so different, Dressed and I. 2 men who have long struggled not to let our scars define us. I worry that he's been alone in his thoughts for far too long. It is past time I paid him a visit. Thank you for looking after him. By the gods, listen, I know you're eager to wash your hands of this wine business, but I've just discovered something extraordinary about dressed palm wine. He sealed each coconut shell with a leaf which has a very distinct shape and unusual odor. I thought I was going mad at first, but now I'm certain these are the leaves of the Bacchus grapevine. Do you know what this means? Somewhere in Raincatcher Gully, the legendary vine still grows. If we could obtain a cutting, we could revive the Bacchus wine industry. And why, in 3 years, we'd have a bottle so you could take it back for this party that we have to have before you're allowed to go save the world. We must know where Drest found these leaves. Here, take one of them back to him and see what he remembers. Alright. Back on our wine venture. Hi, Drest. I'm back. Hello again. What is it? I need to know where you got this grape leaf. It's very important. The fate of the world depends on it. It's just a leaf, isn't it? I only chose it because it was pretty. Didn't know it was rare. Found them near the Juggernaut to the south, but I didn't see grapevines. I saw fresh gooby tracks, though. Maybe the leaves came from the vines growing on the back of a beast. If you go looking for it, please be careful. Some goobus are more territorial than others. You may have to defend yourself. Ah, yes. Grapes from the back of a goobu. Much of a counterfeit offering you for these lost leaves and restoring a lucrative titan of alcohol industry. Speaking of titan, yeah. Wait, was that what we were supposed to be doing? I thought we were, you know, we have all the time in the world, right? Ripples in the water catch my eye. It's Shesmu. I like how everyone just holds us hostage and makes us do their chores for them before they'll allow us to actually go save the world. Alright, Shamani Lavani. What did Drest have to say? Tell me everything! Aha! I was right! The smell! This texture I hold in my hands! A Bacchus grapevine cutting! Come now! Enough of this nonsense! I've heard your talk of your discovery. I mean, I was over here. I was listening, but... And I could refuse to believe that a common adventurer and a novice inventor could... Shut the fuck up, man. Oh, 12 as my witness is a Bacchus grapevine. Wherever did you find this fantastic specimen? What? You would offer this to me? But why? There is none better positioned to reconstruct the Bacchus vineyards than you, Master Beerman. You have the resources, the knowledge, and the passion to do so. It would be selfish of me to keep this cutting. I never knew you cared so deeply about your craft. Thank you, good sir. I will not squander this gift. In just a few years' time, I swear that every tavern across Eorzea will once again be clamoring for a cask of Wineport's legendary Bacchus wine. Sir, you need... Wait, the shape of this bottle, the scent of this label, this couldn't possibly be. A 1547 Bacchus! But that's impossible. This vintage has not been seen since years before the calamity. It was the crown jewel of my personal collection. For years I debated opening it, wondering if today or tomorrow would be the ideal time, but now I realize that it was never meant for me. It should be savored by the saviors of Wineport, I say. He has made us an offer we cannot refuse. Master G will find them finer wine. You have forever changed Wineport. Thank you for your kindness and your generosity. Ah, but do not permit me to delay you any longer. Pray deliver the wine to Captain Whiskey. Are you sure you don't need me to do anything else? Ah, well, yes, I would very much like to drink it, but I am a patient man. I have faith that one day I shall have another opportunity to taste perfection. You sure you don't need me to scratch your back or something? Alright, I am going to take a quick bio break, guys, and then we will continue and maybe see this party of legend finally happen. So, I shall be right back. Oh my god, the bots! So many bots while I was away! Damn it! And one of them is laughing at me! God damn it! Alright, hold on. I think I'm gonna have to turn off I swear, if Twitch does not get this under control, I don't know. We might have to switch platforms or something. I'm just typing /ban and /block. Copying and pasting it. But I don't know if it's actually working or not, but it seems to be. Yeah, I think it's working. Okay, well. Jesus. Alright, let me see if I can turn off the notifications really quick on Streamlabs, so at least they're they don't get the satisfaction of having Is there a kitty? Hold on. Well, it's not people, it's an actual, like, it's like a script someone's running to... This is Twitch's fault. This is ultimately Twitch's fault because they allow people to basically create accounts without email addresses tied to them and account verification. And so somebody can basically just create a script to create these bots. And what these bots are doing is if you click on them, they basically log your IP address. So they're using them to basically cull legitimate users' IP addresses. And some of these may also being used in the hate raids. Oh, hey, Yustola! Nice to see that you came back. Hold on, I'm still trying to see if I can turn off. So, unfortunately, I won't be able. If there's any legitimate people who are following, I'm not gonna know. Yeah, the people who make them need to get lives, but I would say that the reason that they're making them is nothing good. Kind of like the people who make the porn bots over on Tumblr. Alright, well, hopefully that's the last of them for a while. Yeah. Greetings, Grace. I thought it fitting that I seek you out and offer my gratitude for all that you've accomplished. What do you mean that all the work has been done? Oh, what a pity. Yeah. Now that everybody has done everything, you'll come back now, huh? See how it is, Y'shtola. Your prolonged absence was sweet. You know, Thancred's the only one who's actually, like, showed up and helped us. Your prolonged absence was beginning to concern me. So what of the wine that I asked you to bring? How long were we gone getting this wine? Is that 7 hells of 1547 Bacchus? Even I know how rare that is. I have to admit, I didn't think you had it in you. But congratulations! Thanks to you, this will be the most luxurious feast Costa del Sol has seen in years. Considering the lengths you went to, I hope our guests will appreciate it. Speaking of which, your associate arrived a short while ago. She appears to be growing somewhat impatient. She appears to be growing impatient. Wow. I know, she must have had such a hard time with all of this. Perhaps you could tell her the banquet is about to begin. You have the look of a woman who has been to 7th hell and back. That a guest should be expected to supply the victuals for a banquet held in her own honor. And this while the shadow of Titan looms over us all. It beggars belief. I'm sorry, the what? The for who? I can only applaud your stoicism. Had I been asked to endure such ignominy, I fear I should have accepted my lot with less grace. I just want you to imagine, like, that little angry guy from, Inside Out. Lady Y'shtola! Lady Highwind! That was very dramatic. 1,000 pardons for this extreme discourtesy. I was wholly unaware of your true identity, madam. Had I known, I would have never permitted my man to subject you to such unspeakable ordeals. What? Her face. Come now, she must have sensed something was amiss. That you were all assholes? Yes, I sensed that. I'm gonna kick all of your asses to here and back. You didn't seriously think I would send you running the length and breadth of Eorzea for a banquet, did you? You kinda did! Spare her your mockery, Captain. Your intent was unclear to me until this moment. And unlike me, Grace has no knowledge of your traditions. Mayhap you would be so good as to enlighten her. Aye. Fair's fair. There's no sense in hiding it any longer. We 5 were chosen by our brothers and sisters, and before the company of heroes disbanded, we each swore a solemn oath that any who would follow in our footsteps must be weighed and measured, not by their reputation, but by their deeds. And by their deeds, I mean our busy work. Each man would judge these would-be godslayers by his own criteria. Even if one found her wanting, she would be rejected without a second thought. Is his little thing, is his eye patch bedazzled? I love it. But if she proved herself worthy, we swore that we would do our utmost to support her cause. But not in any, like, timely manner. No, we would need to draw it out as long as humanly possible. The world has ever been full of brave souls eager to give their lives for a righteous cause, but all too few capable of making a difference with their sacrifice. To send wave after wave of hapless adventurers into the jaws of a foe against whom they have no hope of victory is worse than futile. Titan is not one to be challenged lightly, and we will not be complicit in the deaths of the unworthy. Which is why the 5 of you deigned to test Grace with such commendable thoroughness. Time well spent, I am sure. But tell us, Captain, what is the assessment of you and your fellows? She's a brave one, that much is certain. She willingly Oh, wait, that's not his voice. She willingly walked into the midst of danger, despite my repeated warnings that it could cost her her life. Her skill is undeniable. She stalked her prey as relentlessly as any child of the sands, and struck with precision when an opportunity presented itself. Too many adventurers these days care only for fortune and glory. Grace, however, is a kind and generous soul. I am certain she has no shortage of loyal allies who will gladly fight on her sides. But not us. No, we're going to send her to our fighting. Wily Uplander is talentful plansmaker, tricksy foe for mighty rockman. I can only concur with my colleagues' assessments. We 5 of the Company of Heroes hereby judge you a worthy challenger. Aren't you proud, Grayus? Oh, wasn't that time well spent? Cast down the Lord of Crags, and write a new chapter in the history of Eorzea. With the formalities out of the way, let the festivities begin. Summon the dancers, pour the wine. Eat, drink, and be merry, my friends, for today we celebrate the birth of a new legend. Grayus Highwind, Titan's Bane. Now, to offer your aid in this time of need. Titan's Bane, yeah! So, will you tell us now how to get into Titan's Lair? Congratulations, sweetling. Now relax and enjoy the show. It's only just begun. Stop leering! Seeing everyone again like this brings back such fond memories. I wonder if any of them would be interested in reforming the company. Shmoney. It feels wonderful to be with the others again. I wish this day would never end. Forever and ever. Sometimes I question if opening the Flying Shark was the right decision, but if I wasn't bowing and scraping to some conditioned old-on merchant, I'd be doing the same to the Court of Dismel. Blah, blah, blah. Tasty fresh treats are plentiful in belly of Brave Fox. Alright, I guess we'll taste. Yeah, meanwhile. So are we having a feast, killed Titan, or are we jumping the gun a bit? Turns out they'll only be feasting for 2 solid weeks, taking on Titan. Yes, whole nation's been reduced to ruins and ashes, well. But hey, we found that rare wine cutting, didn't we? Well, as I eat my soup alone. Tasting the exotic feast triggers divine revelation. In that brief, transcendent moment, you glimpse the true form of reality, comprehend its fleeting nature, and cry out to the heavens in celebration. When you face the Lord of Crags, think not of Limsa, Eorzea, or anything beyond this chamber. Think only of the men and women by your side. Fight for them, and they will fight for you. Remember that no great victory was ever achieved alone. All hail frivolity, yes. Goodly Uplander must be facing mighty rockmen with clever fighty think. Gobby Flock cannot be coming to rescue this time. You didn't come to rescue the last time! And he's still staring at her ass. Ah, Grace, well, you brave fool. Promise me that when you meet Titan, you'll look him in the eye and tell him, Landellen sends his regards. That's not my name, but yeah, just tell him I send my regards. You are a veteran of countless battles, but this is but one more. Trust in your experience, and you will prevail. And I just realized I should have been voicing this guy as Tony the Tiger because they're great. You are blessed with the fortitude to rival the Earth itself. Titan will struggle to break you, I think. Well, that was great, guys. Thank you for wasting all of our time. You're kind to indulge them. This banquet is as much for the company as it is for you, whatever they may claim. I'm pretty sure it's mostly for them. Let's not kid ourselves, Y'shtola. This has nothing to do with us. I do not deny that they mean well, but now is scarcely the time for celebration. Though they have all pronounced you the victor, the battle with Titan hasn't even begun. The hour has come for the good captain to make good on his promise. We must speak with him again. Are we done fucking around? Can we find out now? You must be eager to face Titan. As promised, we will show you the way. This is the way. Travel to Bronze Lake in Upper Lenosia. There you will meet with Riel, another man who once served with the company. To ensure that this knowledge does not fall in the wrong hands, he will remain in hiding until you have given the correct signal. Give me your map. You must whistle loudly at 3 locations I mark. Only then will he appear to meet you at this 4th location. I realize this may seem excessive now, especially after we sent you everywhere, or all around the world, and kind of made you do the 5 million fetch quests upon fetch quests upon fetch quests, and basically, discover a lost wine vintage, and go find some very dangerous cheese. But it is more reasonable once you comprehend the risks inherent in our method. Goodbye, whiskey. I will remember you always because no one can forget this quest. It stays with you forever. Also, I love Riel. It turns out Titan's location is common knowledge, right? Can you just imagine, someone just showing up and going around and just whistling at random locations? And you're just this random passerby. And yes, if you had asked the kobolds, I mean, they wouldn't listen to you right now anyway, but... Gasp! Real? Hey, look, it's Zell! Greetings, lass. Might you be the one the captain said would come to Carlin? Aye, I thought so. You did whistle at the 3 places like a fool. Now, pay attention, because I ain't explaining myself twice. Years ago, when we was weighing up how to get to Titan, one of our scouts stumbled across this beastman Aetheryte, you see. Aetheryte? Beastman? What's that look for? Not familiar with them? He speaks of an unamplified Aetheryte, which has been claimed by a beast tribe. Lest you wonder, there is no fundamental difference between such Aetherites and those which you have used on countless occasions. Ah, well, if it ain't the Charlian lass, welcome back. Forgive me for interrupting. I had planned to await your report, but I succumbed to curiosity. The tunnels beneath Ogomoro form a bewildering labyrinth that no outsider has ever fully explored. How the company of heroes managed to navigate it is a mystery I have long pondered. Give us a bit of credit, love. We weren't daft enough to try going in the front. Kobolds are always digging new tunnels and filling the old ones with traps. One wrong step, and the next thing you know, you've got 100 tons of rock on your noggin. Suicide to even try, you see. Funny thing was, the kobolds didn't seem to have no trouble finding their way around. And it was that got us sinking. I mean, Ogomoro mines are like a bleeding city, ain't they? And getting around in a city that big would be a right pain in the arse if you didn't have an Aethernet, wouldn't it? So, it stood to reason the kobolds must have one, didn't it? Even if there weren't Aetherite shards in the depths of Ogomoro, you would have needed to attune yourselves to them before you could identify their signatures within the life stream. Ah, well, that's where you're wrong, love. We had this Charlian bloke to help us, see? Delivered us right into Titan's bedchamber, he did. Kobold Summoner, part with the secret location of Titan and its weakness, not without a price. You have one of those Twilight pretzels? Oh, harkening back to the first stream. Those Twilight pretzels were pretty good, weren't they? I don't rightly know how we did it, but I do remember him saying it weren't nothing any Charlian scholar with her salt couldn't manage. Did he now? Locating a beacon in the absence of a known signature might be possible if the Aetherites in question happen to be... Yes. But in order to guide a traveler to said beacon safely, a second party would be required to... Is it possible? It is possible. In theory, at least. Yet, I cannot be certain until I try. Plainly. All will depend on whether or not I am worth my salt. Oh, you are, lass. Don't worry about that. Have a bit of faith in yourself. I don't think that Y'shtola has any lack of that. Why don't we all go to Zelma's Run and take a close look at the Aetherite? It ain't far, though there's sure to be a few kobolds blocking the way. Not you can't handle mind. You know, this is a lot of work. I'm just gonna let Titan do his thing. Going home. So, this is the Aetherite the Company of Heroes used to gain access to Titan's Sanctuary. It is as Papalino speculated. I cannot talk. In its present state, this Aetherite signal will not be strong enough for our purposes. I may, however, be able to use my own energies to amplify it. Alas, the task will monopolize my attention for the duration. Not that I really could have gone and helped you anyway, but it seems you'll have to proceed without me. I must needs remain here and supplement this beacon's power, lest you be denied your only path of escape. Fear not, I will summon the Maelstrom forces nearby to protect us. With effort, it is possible that I may be able to stabilize the Aetherite signal and thereby join you, albeit belatedly. Until such time as I do, you will be on your own. Alright. Now, let's see if I am worth my salt. I have located another beacon, one far below the mountain. I can only speculate as to what you will find there, so stint not in your precaution. Preparations, even. Well, it's time to take on Titan. Alright. This party is checked. Look, an overdweller. Yes, an invader from above. She uses our Aetherites against us. She has defiled Titan's sacred sanctuary. Trespassed, violated, defiled. Overdwellers must leave. Overdwellers must fly. Brothers and sisters, fear her not. Her fate shall be decided by the Lord of Crags. Hear me, Overdweller. You and your treacherous brethren shall be held to account for breaking the covenant. You shall be first to face judgment, then Limsa Lominsa and her oath breakers, liars, betrayers, oath breakers. Oh, Father, Lord of Crags, Titan, we summon you! Titan, we summon you! Turns out the kobolds made a mistake and actually summoned Titus. He'll leave if you give him a blitzball. He has come, the Lord of Crags, Titan has come. Overdweller, art thou deaf to their weeping? The vile kind coveth ever the blessing of the land and murdereth my children by the score, all in service to greed. Such sins are beyond pardon. Ah, but I am not the first to suffer thy defiance. Thou did bring Ifrit low. Wait, you know Ifrit? Are you friends? Cause, well, godless overdweller, thy myriad heresies shall not go unpunished. Upon thee I shall wreak a terrible vengeance. Oh. Well, that was quick. Crag's great father Titan has fallen! Yeah, he has fallen and he can't get up. Oh. 4 down, 2 to go it looks like. He forgot his primal alert. The crimes of the Overdwellers shall never be forgiven, never be forgotten, no never. 'Twas your kin who broke the covenant. We have acted only in defense of our lands. Cease your aggression, or there never will be peace. Until our dying breaths, we shall defy you. Deny, decry, defy. I mean, you do have to feel bad for, like, these beast tribes. Oh, hey! Hey, Nero. How are you doing, buddy? Now, these are the readings one would expect of an icon. I've seen that. We proceed as planned. Do you like my helmet? It's really, really stupid. Are you sure that is wise, my lord? Your curiosity is untested and unproven. We do not yet know of its true capabilities. And trust in mine, person. My curiosity, as you so eloquently put it, would have bested Titan in the blink of an eye. Why, if there be truth to the legends, it could be readily subjugate the whole of Eorzea, but given but a little while longer. Is that not so, masked man? It is. No greater single power as have ever been conceived, much less realized. What you say must be true. But while such devices may win battles, I do not believe they will serve to change the course of this one. Oh, but they will. Have faith, my friend. I cannot shake my head any harder. This helmet is really heavy. I cannot endorse this course of action. Okay. Fool. And now she has a 4th. Fascinating. Carry on, Crystal Mirror. Far though you have come, your work is far from done. And not remain to mark his passing. Well, the Ascians are nothing if not elusive. It is of little wonder that they should cast advanced teleportation magics as well. But that they would choose to consort with the Empire. What common goal could they possibly share? Hi, Stola! Bye, Stola! Oh, okay. I feared I might arrive too late, but I see you had the matter well in hand. I have taken measures to ensure that we are not pursued, yet I cannot say how long they will hold. Take your leave while the kobolds are still in disarray. I will follow anon. There is something I must investigate before I depart. I will teleport you to the Aetheryte in Zelma's Run. We will rendezvous at Camp Bronze Lake. Agreed? Yeah, sure. Oh, hey, you made it out. I am relieved to see you well, but come, let us discuss our next step. Well, that, I guess, is a good place to leave off for now. Thank you all for coming out. It was a lot of fun. I hope you guys had a blast. I hope you enjoyed the best dressed NPC in the entire game. And that ridiculous fetch quest. Yes, I've earned the right to offer my own fetch quests. Have I not? Ixion? Oh, yes. All right. Well, we will probably, I think, yeah, we'll pick up next week, barring any issues. It's been quite a yeah. I'm just double checking my schedule next weekend. Yeah. Yeah, we're fine. Okay, so we will pick up next week and see what part 4 holds in store for us. We are getting to the end of A Realm Reborn, or at least approaching it closer, because there are 6 parts in total. So, until next time, good night, everybody!